Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Unit 15, Day 4. Today we are working on multiplying and dividing rational expressions. Before we do that, we're going to have a quick little fraction review. Remember, fractions are our friends. Fraction review. And these fraction skills are going to be really helpful. So remember how to multiply fractions. We multiply the numerators and multiply the denominators. Now there are a couple different ways to do this. Denominators. Okay, a couple different ways to do this, which I'll show you. Okay, but that's multiplying. Okay, and dividing, to divide fractions, remember, we multiply by the reciprocal of whatever we're dividing by. Okay, so multiply by the reciprocal. All right, so quick example. Let's say we have 6, I don't want to write it there, 6 over 7 times 2 over 9. Okay, so you can do this one of two ways, and I will show you both ways. Let's say you just multiply the tops. You get 12 over 63. Okay, but then you have to simplify. So you'd have to say, okay, what goes into 12 and 63? 3 goes into both. So we'd get 4 over 21, okay? The other way you can do this is to first cancel common factors. So look at, I see 3 goes into 6, okay, and 3 and leaves us with 2. 3 goes into 9 and leaves us with 3, okay? So now multiplying the tops and the bottoms is a little bit easier. We have smaller numbers, 4 over 21. That makes things a little bit easier. Okay, dividing. So again, to divide fractions, let's say we have the exact same problem, 6 over 7 divided by 2 over 9. Okay, so to divide fractions, we are going to multiply by the reciprocal, only of the second one. Do we remember what a reciprocal is? We flip it. So this is really 6 over 7 times 9 over 2. Okay, so dividing by the reciprocal. And you can pick, do you want to do it this way, way number 1, or way number 2? I'm going to just show way number 2 because I want to make this as easy as possible. I see 2 goes into 6 3 times. So I get 27 over 7, which is fine. I'm going to just leave it like that. I like improper fractions. You might not, but I do. Okay, but remember, dividing by the reciprocal. Okay, so we are going to take that information and apply it to rationals. Yay! Rationals, rationals. All right, so let's say we have 2x squared over 5x. Today we're just going to be doing monomials in our numerators and denominators times 6x squared over 12x cubed. Okay, so when you do these problems, you can only cancel from tops and bottoms. Okay, so are there things on top that are the same as things on bottom? Yes, so you can take the option of crossing out first, or you can multiply through first. I think that's really more difficult. Okay, so here's your option 1. You multiply through and you get 12x to the 4th over, oh my goodness, let's see here, 60 x to the fourth. Okay, then you have to simplify. Okay, the x to the fourths cancel out. We can divide by 6. Nope, 12. But see, I don't know that off the top of my head. Divide by 12. And we get 1 over 5. Okay, if you would have done this the other way by canceling first, you'd say, okay, look at, 2 goes into 12 6 times. Look at 12, or 6 and 6 cancel. Okay, 6 and 6. Okay, there's an x here that can cancel with the x squared and leave me an x. And then look at, there's 1, 2, 3 x's and 1, 2, 3 x's down here. So those all cancel, and on the top, I'm left with 1. 1. And on the bottom, I'm left with 5, right there. Okay, I think that's easier. Okay, and so that's how I'm going to show it for the second one. Oops, not B2, I'm talking about B. Okay, so this time I'm going to just show by simplifying first. If we can multiply smaller things, let's do it. Okay, so looking at this, okay, I see a 7. Let's use orange. Okay, 7 goes into 14 2 times. I can't cancel the 4 and the 2 because those are both in the denominator. Okay, z to the thirds. Those cancel right out. And the z divides and leaves us with 1z on the top. Okay, so all we have on top is a z. That's it. We would multiply if we could, but we don't have anything else. And on the bottom, we've got 4 and 2, so 4 times 2 is 8. So we've got z over 8. I think that that makes it much easier. All right, that's multiplying. Let's look at a couple of dividing problems. 16x squared over 3 divided by 12 over 5x. Okay, so before anything else, you need to rewrite this. So this has to be like a starred problem in your mind. You have to say, whoop, this division sign, oh my goodness. Ooh, okay. So that tells us to flip the second one. So instead, we're going to have 16x squared over 3 times 5x over 12. Okay, so you can't cancel until you rewrite. Now, let's look. Is there anything that goes into the top that is also a factor of the bottom? Okay, are there any common factors? 2 goes into 16, 2 goes into 12, but also 4 goes into both of those. So 16 divided by 4 is 4. 12 divided by 4 is 3. And I think that's it. That's all we've got. That's all she wrote. So on the top, we've got 4 times 5. That's 20. And 1, 2, 3 x's. That's x to the third. Over 3 times 3. Done. No more common factors. All done. D. Let's look at another. Okay, so 25. X to the 12th. Whoa, big time. Over 18. Divided by 5. X to the 6th. Over 2. All right. So again, flashy, flashy. Division sign. So star it, then flip. So now we have 25x squared. Don't flip both. Just the second one. Over times 2 over 5x to the 6th. All right. So let's simplify this the best we can. Okay, 5 divides into 25 5 times. 2 goes into 18 9 times. Okay, and then there's an x to the 6th and an x to the 12th. That leaves us with x to the 6th on top. Okay, so those are all of our common factors in the numerator and denominator. So we've got 5 x to the 6th over 9. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, couple for you to try. You try the following. 2x to the 3rd over 5x times 15x to the 3rd over 8x to the 5th. Okay, that's one. You try that one. And you try 9x squared over 7 divided by, flashy, flashy, 6x to the 4th over 5. Okay, bring any questions you have to class and have a super evening.